But it's almost 6 months since Ghana recorded its first case of COVID-19. While some have died from the virus, there are many others who've been made helpless. One such person is Mensima, not her real name, who's fled Accra to live in the central region town of Kisi. That's her hometown. She lost her jobs, finds it difficult to pay her rent, and virtually sleeps on an empty stomach every day. On Joy News Agenda today, correspondent Richard Kojunyako tells her story.
Teaching at the same time, doing some minor jobs that was earning me money to be able to take care of myself and then my child.
Mensima, not her real name, used to live and work happily in Accra. But this was before the arrival of COVID-19. She's lost all her 2 jobs she had to COVID-19.
I was able to survive through what I was earning. And I'm a single mother though, but I was able to take care of my child's needs and myself. See, when you are earning enough, you don't need to struggle in paying rent, taking care of your child's needs, and then other stuff.
A single mother who is unable to meet the city's harsh demands flees to Kisi, a farming community in the central region.
But due to the pandemic, I lost my job, and I don't think I can survive in Accra again, so I had to relocate to a different place that I can really get sound mind to rethink and then look for another job.
Now the responsibility of looking after her 10-year-old son, paying her rent, and putting food on their table on a daily basis has become a daunting task for her. Her son has now been sent to her parents in the village while she returns to her roots, Kisi, where she hopes life might be a bit better for her. Mensima tells me she nearly started giving herself to men in order to survive, hence her decision to move from Accra to Kisi.
My rent was due, and I had no one to help me to pay to. So, you know, I'm a woman, and some of these things, it tend to lead you to wayward life. Like, what do you call it? Slave queen. You can decide to be a slave queen just to earn a living. Going from one man to another. I had it in mind to do that, but upon second thoughts, I realized that home is home. I can easily go home and then sit down to and rethink about my life and see which one best suits.
Mensima is not alone in this. There are countless number of people you meet on the street today who've been dealt very hefty blows by COVID-19 and are unable to make ends meet. They've lost virtually everything to the pandemic and are finding alternative ways of surviving. Richard Kojunyako, Joy News, Cape Coast.